Now, I know I don't normally go for custom challenges, but this one caught my eye. I was bound by its spell, so I thought, what the hell, I'll give it a try. Let's hope we don't die, let's complete its puzzle, challenges, and rhetoric, and then we might end up with a better pick for my Zik. Why am I, like, a shadow? When did I become a shadow? Oh my god. I can't see my hands! Because I'm looking at the screen and not looking down at my hands on the keyboard and on... Ah! Why did I randomly explode with tears? Hello everyone, and what is this room? Welcome to this challenge. Supposedly, it's the most mental random experience you could ever have, and so far, I can't say I'm completely. I can't get the thing. So far, I can say What the hell? It's like a brimstone sack with wings. Oh my god. I can't pick up trinkets from the looks. Whoa! Who flipped everything sideways? Who did it?
I'm sorry.
I knew it was you! Disembodied voice that sounds like my voice that didn't think through this. Shut up! This is really cool so far. So essentially, I don't know how far we have to get through the run, but at the very least, this is proving kind of cool. I want to be careful with my explosives. There we go, instantly destroy myself in the face. Okay, we got randomly covered keys, and then... Wait, what? What is happening right now? What is happening right now? Why did the room reset? Why did the line of explosions just open the secret room? I have so many questions. I have so many. Why is it a normal room now? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of special seed stuff going on here, and as I've not played the special seeds really all that much, I'm not recognizing a lot of it, which to be fair is good because it just adds this just ridiculous element of what the hell is going on. I don't even know if I can make it to the end, not because I will die, but my brain will be done with trying to cope with this. Famine, this should be a normal. Look at him go. Alright, ball of bandages. Everything's just sideways and wonky. Don't you just hate it when everything is sideways and wonky? Just the worst. Alright, goes to the base. That's probably fine. Alright then. This is that was a room and a half. Let's grab that rune. Ooh, passage. I'm just gonna accept that because a part of me genuinely thinks that that room is not going to stop, and seemingly we can't really change items all that much. I don't think so. We don't really have a lot to gain from even finding the item room or doing the boss. I really don't think that we do. We're also absurdly powerful to begin with. Well, we're absurdly powerful when things line up, but things do need to line up. Also, I am really struggling to not take damage, and granted, it could be because I'm bad, but I also, where's... Oh, there's no UI! It took me so long! Longer than I would care to admit, to figure out what was wrong with that scene. You're just used to it so much. Why do the rooms keep resetting? But then at the same time, they're not attacking me and they're all just grey splodges. So I guess you win some, you lose some is very much the epitome of what's going on here. Okay. will grab the devil by the horns. And then I thought I'd accidentally used it, but what? What? I just don't really have words for this experience. I just don't. Okay, I just don't. Why is there lightning? What is the orange lightning for? Can I purify the run, please? Will daggers work? Because I'd really appreciate it if daggers could work and save me from this awful situation. Oh, kind of. Whoa. Okay. I can't really shoot things. Like, my tears just kind of aren't working. Maybe I had like a monstrous lung type charge going on there, so that's why I couldn't do that. I just am so lost as to the purpose, reason, and rhyme of everything that's happening here. Okay. Do we get the compass? I mean, I assume it will help us, especially given how ridiculous everything is here. Why did I shoot that? Like, why did I think that I should shoot that, thereby guaranteeing that I take damage? Oh, look, a relatively normal room and fight! I can't move diagonally. I can't move diagonally. I want you all to know that I cannot move diagonally right now, and that's kind of a problem. I have to... This is so surreal! You're just so used to the way that the game controls, and just losing the ability to move diagonally, and I fell down a hole! Oh, I'm already... Nobody move! No. No! God damn it! Why did everything just freeze until I did something? Or was that just a coincidence? Is this the lag item? Does it cause enemies to lag out too? Is that what's going on there? Oh my god. Alright, Guppy's tail, lovely. And down we go. This is strangely like a lot of recurring nightmares that I've had, where I walk around my house and everything's the same but different, and I keep finding various different versions of Danny standing in each room, and she every single time looks like recognizably her, but also slightly different, and speaking with a different voice, language, or accent. That is actually kind of worrying now. Like I walk into the living room and she's just stood there with like a, hello, how you doing? And I'm like, oh my god, it's French Danny. And then I walk into the kitchen and she's like, hello, are you there? How are you doing? I'm like, oh my god, it's incredibly offensive Italian Danny. And then I realized that I shouldn't probably do accents publicly, because apparently y'all thought my creepy voice like this was not in fact creepy or smooth, but in fact I sounded like an absolute moron. So now I'm kind of concerned. I have been working on it though. I have been working on it. I was thinking, like, if I make it a little bit more croaky and add a little bit of breath to it. Like, don't make me come in there and get you. On second thoughts, oh, please make me come in there and get you. Then again, the laugh I feel like the laugh throws it off. Damn it, I just want to be deadly and sexy. Why can I not be those two things? Why was I born and an ancient witch doctor cursed me with the curse of anti-Dexy? Anti-Dexy! Okay? It's not my fault! Blame the witch doctor! Who, ha. This song's the best song ever. It just reminded me of that song as I did that. I used to dance to that song around my room. But the thing is, I always used to thought instead of like a ding dang, wanna bing bang. I always thought it was, ooh, me, touch knee. And so to dance to it, I would just repeatedly touch between my knees. Like, ooh, touch left knee, he, touch right knee, touch my knee, touch them both really fast. It's like, yeah, I am the lord of the dance. wasn't great. Wasn't the best thing in the world. I also want to be able to do a really deep, threatening voice, like a What have you brought me today? Let me see. Let me have a look at you. Yes, you might prove mighty useful. But even then, I feel like that's not really kind of what I want it to be. Yes, freeze, freeze. I feel like this run essentially lasts as long as it takes for me to just run out of health, because I feel like there's a lot of situations where I've just not been really allowed to, well, dodge, you know. I've just not been allowed to kind of do whatever it is that I want. Can I have some health? Multidimensional, baby. That will totally work. Why are things flickering out of existence? Do things need to flicker out of existence? Because I'm feeling like things don't need to flicker out of existence. Alright, so we got our item room over here. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That worked out absolutely beautifully and everything's okay. We even get 2 spirit hearts and we get to keep the Jera, which didn't even double this. What is this? Is it a blow-up chest? It's not even a blow-up chest. What is this chest? What chest is this? Is it even a chest? I don't know. I can't see it. I can't touch it. I'm just getting an outline. Also, context-wise, that I probably should be watching the video for that one and not alt-tab. See? Oh, I can't move diagonally again. I can't move diagonally again. That's probably what was getting me in a lot of rooms, because obviously I'm used to being able to dodge in all of the directions and not just the predetermined cardinal ones. And, you know, I've got nothing against the cardinal directions. You know, it's absolutely fine. But sometimes I like to add a little bit of diagonality to my life and get that little bit of extra spice. Isn't that right, shop? Mask of Infamy, I believe that was. Then let's go here. I'd rather... Okay, I'll take cancer. That'll be... What? What? You can't just take someone, rewind time, and make them start the floor again, game. I was having a pretty good floor. Imagine if you went, like, you got up one day, went to work, went to school or whatever. You had a fantastic day. You got a raise, you got a promotion, you did really well on a test, you asked your sweetheart out to the dance, and golly gosh, they said yes, and oh, you're just filled with so much love. And then just as you're walking home, your vision blurs, streaks go across your screen, and you hear, and then a person walks past you going, la la la. That's a bit weird, but it's not relevant to what I'm about to say. And then, boom, you wake up in bed that morning, and you're like, ah! And then you might think it was all a dream, actually. So would you even have the confidence to try everything again to see if it turned out the same? Would you get that promotion? Would you do the asking? Would you fill out the test the same way? How would you know? Would you ever have the confidence? Would you ever be aware? I like how all that me walking in and out achieved was to make the thing go wonky one time. What are you? Synth oil. That's probably okay. The items are doing nothing for me. That's my issue here. They're doing absolutely nothing, and I'm kind of really low on keys. I really, really am. Oh my god. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, that shouldn't have gone there. I should have kept going left. That was my bad. That was my bad. Oh, this is just... I feel like I have so little control over what's happening. Which actually is also kind of like my life at the moment. Because I woke up today, walked into the kitchen, went into the lounge, which is currently just an empty shell of a room, you know, and it needed painting. Alright, that's the last step. And around the outside of all the walls, it's now painted. Just a thin strip of white on the edges, like somebody's given it a border everywhere. And I was like, okay. And then I look on the floor and there's 3 buckets of paint, and I'm like, did I get visited by the Larry? Did I get visited by the paint fairy? So I rung my dad, who told me he was gonna organize a decorator, because I don't know anyone, and he works in that kind of interior design sector, so he knows people. So obviously I'm gonna be like, yo, father saw me with my people out. So I assumed that he had done, based on the fact he was gonna come and show someone it the other day, and I was like, so that's will have happened. So I rang him and I'm like, was the painter today? And he was like, oh yeah, I came around. I'm like, why did he just give everything a border? And he was like, well, he was only there for like less than an hour. And I was like, but why? I'm so confused as to what the process is. But apparently it's fine. He just wanted to, you know, get a start. And oh my God, Gish, are you okay there? I'm fine. I'm Gish. I've not had too much tar. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not. I'm fighting. I'm not too much tar. He's just so wonky. Even his babies are wonky. Oh my God. And then my dad came back with oh, and by the way, your house is a mess. And I'm like, it's been a building site for 6 months. You ever get that where your parents, whether it be your current where you're living or your room if you're still at home, and it's like, and it's like, just let me live my messy life, okay? You don't even need to see this. Come on. Did it scare the painter off? No. Well, then we don't have a... Oh, it did. Oh, my God. I do get the horrible feeling that we have to end up in the heart at the very least. But then there's also a part of me that thinks this kind of challenge would make you go all the way to... Why is everything so random? Nothing works like it should. Everything is broken. Oh, I feel like I've woken up, put some bread in the toaster, and it's dinged and it's come out frozen. Colder than it went in by a fair margin, because I don't... why would your bread be pre-frozen? Don't pre-freeze your bread, but you can freeze your bread, but you know, you don't need to freeze your bread, because after bread has been frozen, it's not quite the same as fresh bread. Even if you freeze fresh bread, it's just... it's like bread that's been dead, you know what I've said? You just don't want fresh frozen bread. You want to try and eat the bread, ideally, pretty quickly, but I can see why that might not happen if it's a whole loaf and you've only just got 1 or 2 of you. That's a lot of bread to get through, and you might not want that much bread. That's true, so you might end up freezing your loaf, but what I'm saying is ideally the fresh loaf frozen freezing not was what you need to do with your loaf. And I just don't understand what the hell I just said. I was enjoying the sounds, but I wasn't sure of the words. It's like listening to a rap in another language that's just like, but that doesn't sound good at all. That just sounds like me making really rhythmless random noises. But what I'm saying is that when a rhythm is good, when it sounds well, it sounds good enough in another language. Even though you don't know the specifics, you can kind of tell the beat and the flow, and you're like, yeah, that's good, I just know. And that's what you kind of was hoping for there, but it didn't really work out. And please give me health. I just want health. That's all I want. This vision is pointless. Everything is pointless. Nothing I do affects what happens, and I'm going to die. It's literally life. That's what this run is. It is life. Everything is out of control. I'm getting screwed over randomly, and I'm just trying to mitigate the damage. It is my day-to-day existence. Oh my God. Why? Things are quite literally blowing up in my face. I'm making mistake after mistake despite my best intentions. And ultimately, I think I'm going to win back. Why was there invisible spike blocks that have moved position? I can't allow for that stuff, you know? A lot of things I can try and allow for, but teleporting invisible moving spikes, you know, that's above my pay grade. I'm not used to dealing with that shit. So obviously, I get impaled and I'm gonna bleed out like a stuck pig, and I'm sick of it. I don't want to be food, dude. I don't want to be food. The fire is sideways. The fire is sideways. That's not even physically possible. Unless there's a strong airflow coming from that direction, but we're underground. So actually that might happen. That definitely might happen. Whoa. We got some power there. What is occurring right now? What is occurring? Why are things just happening? And I don't know how to make things stop happening. Guys, I'm really freaking out. I'm really genuinely freaking out. Oh my god, what are you? It's a blank rune. Every part of me is tempted to just move. I think I was going to, but I wasn't planning to then. But I guess I'm committed now. I guess I am committed now. At least we have the money to give to this. I mean, this is probably for the best, because I don't think we were killing the heart like this. So, I got that going for me. What's this going to do? Not a lot. Okay. Can you give us an item of worth, please? What about you? That's just more keys. I don't need any more keys. Also, if you have this many keys, why are you begging? Like, you know what keys do? They unlock things. They unlock potential futures for you to make better yourself, and for you to enjoy the time that you have on this. And is it because you don't have legs? Is that why? Is it because you need people to bring you stuff? And no, you can fly. I forget that you can actually just fly. Oh, we can see the floor. Even though we didn't get to go where we wanted to go, we can at least see the floor. What is happening? Okay. Obviously, with the fruitcake and the $3 bill, and probably like the rainbow trinket built in, and I don't even want to think about how he's coming out of a tunnel sideways. There are some things that you just don't need to try and understand, and it makes life a lot better. Sometimes I just take damage, and I really don't know why. What? What was what? What? I'm pretty sure that wasn't me, but I'm pretty sure is there an item room down here? I just realized there is actually an item room down here. I'm really concerned that I am going to die to this. Why did it stop moving? The eye stopped tracking me. So I was like, is it good now? Is it working? Has it stopped? I'm just going to use death. And then we get rid of that room. And then we're gonna... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. How the hell did I get away with that? How the hell did that not kill me? I am oh, give me the goods. This is potential goods. Even a 2 of Piades. I love a 2-0 F5 Piades. I'm a really big fan of 2-0 F Piades. What is this? Breakfast? Yes. The fire is frozen. Not gonna judge it though. Not gonna judge it. So I need to get my controls are reversed there. So much of this is so stressful. I want you all to know. Is there not flies around here? Are they invisible? I was convinced I was about to just take random damage for just being there. Alright, this is essentially a pretty good room, I think. Did the enemies just change into different enemies while I was fighting them? Are they allowed to do that? Like, is that on the table? Because I'm pretty sure that's bullshit. You know, I don't turn up to fight someone. I mean, I don't turn up to fight someone in general. I guess I should point that out, but I don't do it specifically if my enemy's going to randomly morph into different enemies while I'm fighting them. That just seems unfair. Alright, we managed to get a fair chunk of health back. Surprisingly, I don't know how, but we did. And I think this entire run can actually be summed up with, I don't know how, but it did. And I think we just need to learn to accept that as people. We'll turn all them into flies because we don't need them anyway. Okay. Let's just move on. I want this to end. It's scary, and I'm alone, and I don't know where safe is. I don't know where safe is whatsoever. Oh my god, that looked cool though. That actually, I kind of like this UI-less look. I wonder if there's a way for me to deliberately have that. It might be kind of cool with certain Synergy Lab things. I'm kind of curious as to that one. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Why can't I murder things properly with this voice? I don't get it, guys. I don't get it at all. I just don't know. Why does a pit have health? I just don't know. Why is there so many enemies in this room? I just don't know. Why am I so bad at this game? I just don't know. Why are you still watching this? I just don't know. Why am I still going with this painfully unfunny I just don't know bit? I just don't know. Maybe it's to hide the crippling insecurity that I can't think of anything else interesting to say yet, so I'm just keep running with this to try and buy myself time to think of a more clever and better follow-up that's at least worth your attention if you've actually managed to make it this far. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it is just a time for play and hey, how about that weather though? Oh! Dark Bomb, yay! Welcome to the team. You're going to regret being on the team as you'll never know if that was the case. You will never know. Oh. Generally speaking, guys, if you're ever confused, just keep talking until you're not confused. Though, as I say that, I feel like there's a part of you that's now thinking, so are you always confused in like every, like are you perpetually confused? I do, oh God. Oh, God! That was convenient! I can't believe a random teleport is actually convenient, because the chances of that working out, like, never, ever! If you're walking along and suddenly... I am teleport, genie! You may be teleported thrice. Do you assent? Yeah, say no. Say no. Or at least get details. Do I guarantee that where I get teleported to will not be hostile to me? Will I be in danger? Will I be able to breathe? Will I be falling? There are lots of things to consider if you're randomly teleporting. Honestly, it's probably one of the most powerful superpowers to just be able to randomly teleport someone on a cosmic scale. So, like, I think about you, and then you teleport to somewhere in the universe randomly. That is almost a guaranteed 99.999 machine gun voice we're talking here level of chance to die, and it would be kind of hard to counter. Like, it really would. Or, how about you do it even better than that? How about, you're going to the hush! That's adorable. Imagine it's a passive power such that whenever someone has genuine harm or something that you would consider really bad in mind for you, and it would have to be really, really bad. Like, if someone was going to deny you a favor or do something that would make you, like, really upset or angry, you know, that's just things that happen. But, like, if someone was thinking, I could kidnap you, then suddenly they'd be teleported randomly in the universe. Though, knowing me, right, knowing me and the universal law of fuck you, buddy, someone would think, all right, I'm gonna kidnap this guy and force him to make videos for me non-stop privately. Now, I know this is unrealistic. Nobody likes my videos that much, so it'll probably be the opposite, if I'm honest with you. I accept my flaws, okay? Because they're really nice. It's bamboo. There was a couple double switcheroos there. I know. Really, really quite impactful comedy. It's not even really comedy. It's more like feel sorry-dy, fomedy. I liked that one. You know, and if I'm making myself laugh, that's at least one person. And, you know, you gotta start somewhere. That's a sideways spider. But if it was me, This run, I don't... This run essentially represents... Oh my god, I just realized. This challenge represents my thought process while playing Isaac. Like, every room and all the random changes and everything that's suddenly happening, literally, this is just me playing through my brain while playing Isaac. And now that I've kind of thought about it in that way, I'm a little bit terrified at how seemingly accurate that is. Oh... That's kind of cool. I can't believe we've even made it this far without dying. We're very close to it, we are. But yeah, if it was me, someone would think, yeah, I'm totally gonna kidnap that guy. And then my passive, you know, negative sensor would randomly teleport somewhere in the universe, and it would be right next to me. Like, he'd appear behind me in my room and be like, oh! Well, that's convenient, and then just that's it. I'm scuppered at that point because it probably only works once. That could actually be kind of a cool little caveat on it. It only works once, so if inconceivably someone who's been randomly teleported on a cosmic scale actually makes it back to you, then you don't really have anything else going on for you. Ooh, I do think the worst one would be teleported into, like, something solid, such that your atoms get meshed and mashed with what it is, and you just become, like, a half-human, half-wall, like, paste hybrid, and kind of really messes me up. Because there's two schools of teleportation, right? There is teleport to something, and then where you would appear is almost, like, erased from existence, and you fill that space, or you merge with whatever you teleport into, should you teleport into something. But even in that case, right, if that's the one that you think is more likely, even just having all the air that is occupying the space that you appear in suddenly be, like, merged with your body would still absolutely mess you the hell up. So I feel like it can't be that one. It has to be the perfect space that you occupy is displaced in a matter level around where you're going to get to. So almost like a freaking physics-defying, matter vaporizing sort of cosmic... I love the word cosmic. It sounds just so epic. I mean, because it is, right? You know, cosmic scale. It's one of the best ways to describe something. But either way, you know in a cartoon when somebody jumps through a wall or a window or something and it leaves a perfect outline of their body in that wall, it would be like that on a 3D scale, but with vaporized, removed out of existence matter at the location of where you arrive from the teleport. Which, actually, now that I put it that way, I kind of really, really like. Guys, we might actually be Isaac. I mean, we might not, still. We might definitely still not be Isaac. But we might be Isaac. And I think that's the important thing. Okay, don't kill me. Don't kill me. If I can get to the chest playing with this mentalness, I really will consider it a win. I really, really, really will. Okay, he should go one more time. Careful. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Nearly just didn't. No! Oh, God, that was close. Oh, my God, that was close. I just don't trust my tears to frickin' not backfire and kill me. Yeah! We got to the chest with this bonkersness. Oh, I love a good bit of bonkersness. I really do. Okay. Oh, God. Do I try and kill Satan? I feel like... Oh, normal enemies still. And I instantly... What? Am I now the Lost? Is that what happens? Because that's kind of a cool way of giving another chance to a run. Okay, yeah, that time it dies, and just to really punctuate that you are dead, it does crash. So that's the Jinx challenge. Enjoy! Might have been Rage, like if you did, subscribe for more. Patreon keeps my channel going right now, so if you'd like to keep it going, please consider supporting me in the link below, but don't feel compelled. A good boy.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.